Hey there everybody, this is Piper here, and today we're playing Mountain Blade Warband. So this video is about one of the Steam Achievement Awards. It's called Autonomous Collective, and the award is Become Marshal of your faction, or become elected as Marshal of the faction. It's quite a difficult achievement to get, because there's certain criteria you have to have. Hopefully I'll explain some of the things in this video. The first time I actually played a run through of the game, I wasn't awarded marshalship, even though I had a crazy amount of renown points. But essentially, there's about 3 or 4 things to get to become marshal of your faction, and this award only works by joining one of the original factions. For example, Swadia, the Nords, the Saranid faction. You have to join one of those factions, and they have to elect you as their marshal. So this save was actually taken directly after I was awarded the marshalship, and we'll look through some of the stats I have on the save. So the game's paused here right now. Playing as a character called Pearl. This is actually a run through of my female campaign. I'm trying to get all the campaign achievements. I've only got 2 left to get, so I think I have about 2 or 3 left. So we'll look through the stats of this character and we'll find out what I needed to get to become Marshal. So we'll look through the character here. So we see here, actually we'll use the other one, that's better. So we see here, honour rating. You need to have high honour to become Marshal. And you need to do stuff like help villagers, attack bandits, release captured lords after the battle, decline rewards, all those sort of things, win tournaments. So you want to do everything you can to increase your honour. Don't be a bad guy and raid villages. Do everything that you can to increase honour. This is at 90, it's quite high. Character renown, 1529. And what I actually found was I had high honour, and it was only when the character renown went above 1500 I was actually awarded the marshalship. So maybe that's a key number there. But anyway, you want high renown, high honour. Those are the 2 most important things. We'll look through the faction relations. No. So these are all the lords, and my faction has the Jarl at the start. So all these guys are in my faction. And you see here all the Jarls. It's really high on the relations. It's 34, 39, 38, 37, 36, 29. There's very few Jarls that actually don't like me. There's 1, 2 there. A couple at the bottom. But these guys are lords that actually defeated in battle, and they defected to our faction. Character report here. We've got a lot of friends here. Right to rule 15, honour rating 90. So those are the 3 things there. You want to have high renown, high honour, and you want to have a lot of friends. You want to make friends with your faction lords. So say if you're playing through, for example, you start off the game and you play with Swadi at the start, and you end up fighting, say, the Saranid and the Nords, but you don't have that much contact with the Rodics. What you want to do then is you want to join the Rodics, because you haven't fought them in the past, you haven't fought many of the lords in the past. Make friends with them, and that's the easier way to get lots of friends, or get a high number of lords with high relations. So those are 3 main things. Another thing is, if you're actively engaged in campaigns, you're taking over enemy castles, you're fighting in the battles, and not only will that also improve relations with other lords, it also go towards your standing with the king. The king will like you more, and you're more likely to be awarded the marshalship. So those are 3 things there: high renown, high honour, high relations. And if you follow those three things, you should eventually become marshal. It will take a while. I do advise planning out your campaign beforehand. It does help out a lot. Get those three things high and you will eventually become marshal, but it might take a long time, so bear that in mind. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. This is Piper signing off.